Good day, Your Honor.
Mr. Walker, you're charged with parking on the sidewalk on Pine Street. You have photographs?
Yes, sir, I do.
You want to show them to Inspector Quinn,
Yes,
please?
I do. I was visiting the city with some group band members that had just done a show, and they wanted to stop into one of your wonderful clubs here in town. And I pulled over in an area where the parking garage was, but the parking garage was closed. So I was a couple of feet off the road onto the roadway / sidewalk, I guess you want to call it. And I still had the car in drive. The people got out, and I was just finishing my text. I didn't want to drive and text. And then the police officer came up behind me, came out, license registration. I said, Your Honor, what did I do? He said, you're parking on a sidewalk. I says, well, this is a roadway. He goes, and he came back to my car afterwards. He gave me a ticket for parking on the sidewalk. And I was like, but Your Honor, it's not a sidewalk. That's a roadway. I'm on a driveway. He goes, oh, do you want me to give you a ticket for parking for blocking the driveway? And I says, well, no, Your Honor. And then he just said, have a good night, and left. But I don't feel I was parked on the sidewalk. I was just pulled off a couple of feet off the road onto a driveway area.
So let me tell you what the picture shows.
All right.
Inspector Quinn is the prosecuting officer here. Inspector Quinn. These are the
Yes.
photographs he gives me
Yep.
to convict you.
Yes, sir.
In other words,
Oh.
these are probably the best evidence the city can have, right, to get a conviction.
But isn't that
Better than some of the photographs the parking enforcement's take, Judge. Maybe I ought to have him teach the photograph class.
All right.
Yeah, I just thought that's a driveway area.
I
And
got
the
it,
curb
I got
comes down, and I mean that's why I pulled off in that area.
Well, let me
you know.
ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
All right, so there's a sidewalk and there's a driveway, right?
Yes.
You don't think people walk past on the
Oh,
sidewalk?
sure. That's
past-
why I only pulled a couple of feet off. I didn't come all the way up. You'd notice. I just was a couple of feet off.
Actually, as far as the parking enforcement officers go, this is a flagrant violation. Usually, if they're 3 inches on the sidewalk, they give them a ticket. All right, we're going to reduce it to $25.
Okay.